What's going on, Hampton Roads? It's John King with Berkshire Hathaway RW Town Realty, a Navy veteran and your local real estate agent right here in the 757. You know, I just finished pulling our regional numbers and I want to give you a straight up monthly market update for Hampton Roads like I do the first part of every single month. It's going to tell you where we sit at the end of May, how that stacks up against the exact time last year, and what June is shaping to look like. Let's first start with supply. Right now, we have around 4,100 listings across the region available for sale. A year ago, that number was about 3,500, give or take. So we're carrying roughly 5 to 6% more inventory than we did last spring. So the translation for buyers, you've got more to choose from than you did this time last year. And the translation for sellers, you've got a little bit more company on the market. So how you price your home and present your home, and of course, the agent that you choose and hire really does matter. Now, here's the part that a lot of folks just haven't caught up to yet. The interest rates are actually lower than they were a year ago. Last May, rates were running into like upper sixes and even tipped into the low 7% range. And right now today, we're sitting in the low to mid 6% range. And there's more creative financing options available now than there were last year. And some of the buyers that I'm working with are getting interest rates below 5% for at least the first 12 months. So if that's something you're curious about, reach out to me anytime and I'll direct you in that way. So we've got more homes and a friendlier financing period than we did last year. And that's obviously a better setup for buyers than the headlines would have you believing. And then of course there's speed, because homes are actually moving faster too. Average days on market is down to about 45 days as an average. And a year ago, we were closer to 55 days. So that's roughly a week to a week and a half quicker, even with more inventory available for sale. So the takeaway is homes that are priced right are still moving in Hampton Roads. And of course, each neighborhood moves a bit differently. Some are slower, some are faster than others. So hyperlocal to your neighborhood really does make a difference. Now, where is the demand actually showing up? And this is the part that I really want you to hear. The mid to upper market is carrying the weight. Homes between 250,000 and 450,000, pending contracts are up 20% this time over last year. And the upper end of the market, 700,000 and above, we went from about 30 homes under contract this week last year to over 50 this year. That's the strongest part of the market right now. The one spot that's tightened up is entry level. Under 250 is down around 20% year over year. Not really because demand has left, but because prices have climbed and there's simply less down there to buy. So what about this June? Here's the snapshot rolling into the month. The first week of June, we've got about 513 homes going under contract versus about 420 this same week last year. That's nearly 85 to 90 more deals getting signed. Put it all together, there's more inventory, lower interest rates, faster sales, and stronger pending activity than last June. This is a healthier, more balanced market than a year ago with real momentum in the middle to the upper price points. If you've been sitting on the fence waiting for the right time, this June looks a whole lot more workable than it did this time last year. If you want your specific neighborhood, base area, or price point broken down here in Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Suffolk, on the peninsula, or anywhere throughout the 757 area, just let me know. It's literally what I do every single day. Reach out. You can get me anytime at 757-270-3994. Again, I'm John King with Berkshire Hathaway RW Town Realty. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.